minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal.
Out of the emporium, more glorious poems to bend. From hard work, no teleporting it in. I don't speak words according to them. I'm Sir Diesel, attracted sighted once the tourist is in. My assortment keeps supporting the men. Like Cause Plus, off track, it's hard to stay on track when my thoughts run. Rapid pace to leave a nasty taste in their throat. Sure to leave them blue, that's indigo. Getting pretentious won't get any mileage. Whole plot shot out the air like enemy pilots. Take the trendiest topic, compare to the real, then relate that to a secret that's never revealed.
Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal.
Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they head to the locker room earlier. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. Welcome to the NBA, presented by Smitty. You want dunks, fast breaks, and high-flying basketball? Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Right side, Barnes. Clock at 6. Tries a 10-footer. Not going to go that time. Pass to Ellis. The baseline J is on the way. Rebounded by Frazier. They set the pick from the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Ellis, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. It's stolen away. Down low. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
And so here is Chicago following the bucket by the Knicks.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes. He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here he goes, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Sharp, no good.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
To the wing, right side. Inside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Stevenson. Here's Ellis. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Ellis has got his second bucket on the night.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Shoots. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Six on the shot clock. From deep. And the tip in on the offensive boards. He has 6.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Driving to the basket, over to the left wing. Shoots. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. The Knicks with the lead. Picked his pocket. And a fast break now for the Bulls. The floater. Can't hit from in close.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Jacks up a 3, and the three-pointer goes. Ellis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
To the left side wing. Barnes a screen. Fires top of the key. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now.
You know, Smitty, we've seen some ridiculous leapers in the NBA, but Shaedon Sharpe is at another level.
Yeah, Grant, some reports they have his vertical jump at 50 inches. He can posterize anyone in this league, and one of those guys who is capable of doing crazy dunks.
And here are the Bulls now. The Knicks making their last shot. And he dunks it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Ellis. He has 7. Beyond the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Chicago calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
Drives to the hoop. Left side Warren. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Ellis. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Richardson for 3. Offensive rebound. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Ellis. Doncic outside. And the Knicks, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the inside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Sharpe. Here's Ellis from behind the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Outside Richardson. 6 to shoot. For 3, Warren gets the 3 ball to go. Warren's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Pass to Doncic. The putback.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. New York calls timeout. And the Knicks making a change here. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Here's Sharp. He's covered by Warren. From the baseline. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And the Knicks making a change here. Three-pointer Sharp. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Knicks lead by 9.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Warren sets a screen. Into the lane. To the left wing. Pass to Richardson. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Then you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Here's Davidson. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Well, Grant, going into these back-to-back games, do you think coaches are more conscious of the disbursement of minutes in the first game?
You know, they have an idea of the total number of minutes they want their superstar in over the 2-day period. But it really comes down to how this first game goes.
Now here's Doncic. Last game for him, he had 14. Here's Sharp. Can't connect from 14.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
1:07 left in the first quarter. For 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Back to Warren. Shot clock at 6. Warren with a screen on Doncic. Back to Warren. And he lays it up and in. Warren's got 8.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Ellis. He's got 10. Right wing. Here's Moncrief. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Drills it from deep. He's got 11.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
Now Doncic, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Knicks, up 4. And if you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And for New York, they've got Luka Doncic, and it's Reynolds in at the small forward position. To the middle, here's Davidson, and good, off the lead pass that time. Davidson's got his first bucket in this one.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And for the Bulls, tipped. To the right side. On the take, from outside the arc. The Knicks pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Reynolds' shot is good. And now a 5-point New York lead. Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Frazier from downtown. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Reynolds passes to Ellis. Wing shot on the way, and the jumper falls for him. Ellis has got 12.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Frazier, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. 4 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The three ball. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Reynolds. And he's going for the oop here.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the Knicks making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. And this gives us a chance to check in on the season's best three-point shooting teams. Number 1, Chicago. Second, the Knicks.
Oh, man, both these teams love the three ball. 2 of the best at hitting long-range shots. Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Davidson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Davidson's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Doncic passes to Davidson from the arc. And it's Doncic missing. Chicago trailing here. It's Warren on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Sharp, he's checked in for New York.
Substitution, number 17.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, "It's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me." Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, "I couldn't live without this game." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Tries again. Offensive rebound. Clock at 6. Tries yet again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged?
You know, B.A., that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
Here's Ellis. 12 points for him. Driving in. The layup misses. Pass to Frazier. Out to the right wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Saturday, they'll start out on the road to play the Lakers in Los Angeles.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Basket counts.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. The Bulls making a switch here. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Warren. Takes a 3. It doesn't go for him.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Ellis. From deep, here's Doncic. The shot no good.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Left side Warren. On target from range. Warren's got 11 points.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's Sharp. He's covered by Warren. Sharp, no good. Chicago leading. Kicks it out to Warren. Driving inside to the paint. Here's Barnes. Sharp grabs the miss.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
For Chicago, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Down low. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the Knicks call time here.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Richardson's checked in for Chicago. The Knicks making a switch here. It's Sharp on the wing. He's covered by Warren. Sharp passes to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Three-pointer Sharp. Chicago grabs the miss. And a resounding dunk.
I like that. Playing big.
They love the way he got off the ground for that one.
You know, when he's in his comfort zone and he's got space, those are the results.
Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 9.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Barnes goes in. It's Warren on the wing. There's a screen. It's intercepted. Stevenson with the ball. No made baskets yet. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Puts it up. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right. Iron and down.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
2 minutes.
He's guarded by Barnes. Shoots from the baseline. And it's New York with another.
I like this. I really do. He recognizes the mismatch, simply rises up and fires.
It's Warren on the wing. Barnes with a screen on Stevenson. Pass to Richardson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11. Doncic passes to Sharp. Here's Reynolds. Here's Sharp, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Clock at 4. And the Knicks, another 3.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. There's 48 seconds left in the second period. Some solid defense from Stevenson.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
They get it back. Pass to Sharp. Here's Reynolds. They set the screen. Up and over Richardson. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Warren with the ball. Here's the 3. And no good. From deep three-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we finished off one half of play. Knicks out in front, leading by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And let's hear it for your Arena Entertainment.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year.
Here at the midway point, we've seen enough games to get a real sense of the rooks, and which ones are truly NBA ready.
Man.
All right, let's focus on the half of play we just saw. It's proving to be an uphill battle for the Bulls. And that is going to do.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
On the court right now for the Knicks. Over to the wing. This one for three. He drops it from range. He's got 13.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Ellis. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. First free throw is good.
At the line for two.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the Knicks now. 3-point lead. Inside. Rejected by Barnes.
What an effort from Scotty, an impact player on both ends.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Our 2K leaderboard highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month. Second, New York. The Bulls, fourth.
These two teams have a great flow offensively over the last month. Always moving the ball and finding open teammates.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Sharp from the right block. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First team foul. At the line for the Knicks. Shooting one.
Chicago trailing here. Three-pointer. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Pass to Ellis. Six to shoot. Sharp passes to Ellis. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Ellis has got 15.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Out to the right wing. They set a pick. The three is up. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Fires the three. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. 13 points in the game.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
To the inside. Pass to Frazier. To the middle. It's tipped. From 12 feet. Stevenson with a rebound.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Here's Sharp. Launches it. The shot won't fall.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. The score now all even. Give him 20.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
The Knicks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
It's time to get out for your
Bulls making a change here. Warren's checked in. And here are the Knicks now. And he lobs it up top.
Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
Chicago's got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the lead. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And a fast break now for the Bulls. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Here's Ellis. 15 points in the game. Lets it go from 14. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though. Fast break. Here we go. The 3 sends it home from three-point land. And now it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Sharp. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. Rebound by the Bulls.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
There's a screen with the drive. Pass to Frazier. Here's Ellis. The 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
Inside, Warren. Oh, Warren slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Sharp to the wing, right side. Ellis, good. Ellis has got 8 points here in the quarter. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Here's the pick. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. 20 points for him.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Sharp. Unloads from 13. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Ellis, good. Ellis has got 22 points.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Good from the top of the key. 16 points for him. And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Now a timeout called by New York. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:19 left in the third. Moncrief, the pass to Ellis. Here's Davidson. Rebound by the Bulls. Warren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Richardson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Davidson with a rebound. New York has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
You got that right. Down low. Here's Davidson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Chicago lead. Outside Warren. There's the 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Shot on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And here they come. Here's Moncrief. And he banks in the layup. Moncrief's got 7.
They're hammering them on the open floor right now.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in that half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Number 8, Stevenson.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Bulls up 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assistant to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy, it's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
And for New York, we've got Sharp, and it's Stevenson in at the 4 slot. To the paint. It's stolen. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Reynolds passes to Doncic to tie it up. He's off on that one.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Davidson.
He's off on the second. Chicago leading. the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Pass to Davidson. And here's Doncic. Fader on the way. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Here's Warren, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Stevenson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
And here's Warren. Stevenson defending. Richardson for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. To the paint. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 6-point Bulls lead.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
And there's a pick. Here's Reynolds. And the 3 off target. For Chicago, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Intercepted. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
The Knicks making a switch here.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And for Chicago, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Pass to Warren. Stolen. And here comes the break. Davidson's shot is good.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Richardson for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside Stevenson. 3-pointer. It's deflected. He takes it in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And he drops it first. Both teams deciding to change it up.
At the line for the Bulls.
Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Here's Ellis. Doncic outside. Here's Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Doncic passes to Ellis. Here's Stevenson. Doncic outside. Here's Ellis. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Bulls.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Richardson, that's good.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Here's Doncic. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Left side, Richardson. Warren with a screen on Doncic. Richardson for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Doncic. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Goes back up. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Let's go with a 3. Ellis' shot is off. Chicago has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. They get the rebound. Pass to Warren. Second shot opportunity. Richardson for 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. And there's the rejection.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the shot's good. And he's got 28 now.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D, and in.
The teardrop, deflected, out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. Some changes for Chicago. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Warren, and it's Frazier in for Richardson. And a switch here also for New York. Sharp, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here. As the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Richardson's checked in for Chicago. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
The 3 from Barnes, pure from 3-point range. And the Bulls lead by 16.
I like the focus from Scotty Barnes. He nailed that 3.
There's a screen. 3-pointer Sharp. Hits the trifecta. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Ooh, they pick off the pass. Fast break, New York. Here's Ellis. Finished off the break. Ellis has got 12 points here in the second half.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Outside Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Well, the Knicks shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Ellis' shot is off.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to Sharp. We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth quarter. There's the triple. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Bulls.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
Outside Stevenson, the three is up. Sinks the tray.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To snap the cold streak, drains the triple.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Oh, they get a hand on it. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
And the Bulls call time here. They're up by 9. There's 10 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution. But let's see out of the timeout.
Barnes a screen. Down low. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good work from Barnes in the screen and roll, just keeping things simple on offense.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. Now let's check our New Balance Player of the Game.
Caminando en la luna, Michael Jackson, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Mira mis maones, no son de Paxson, no. Eso es pa' cuando yo estaba en la Kiri. Ahora son Amiri. Los tuyos son los bochinches y yo no veo el guiri guiri. Sidiri. Ey, la pista está Hydros en diablo. Ya que Louis V fue Vigil que habló. Bien loco y ambló. Tenemos una mafia, tenemos un complot. Carruso no te busco un beso en el... Ey.